Hello, it's me James, and welcome back to another episode of Simply Survival. This is the series where I like to show you tips, tricks, and tutorials, and of course, we like to do this in complete survival. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the top 3 must-have farms in your survival world. Now, these are not typically the most simple farms to build, although these are the top 3 farms that I would be aiming for in your survival world, because trust me, once you have all 3, survival life just becomes that little bit easier. That being said, let's jump straight on into the video. So in Act 1 we have this super efficient iron farm, as you can see just over there. Now, my last video was actually a tutorial on this iron farm, and the reason I like this iron farm so much is because it's quite literally been unbreakable in my world for like over 2 years now. It produces so much iron, meaning I literally never have to worry about iron ever again. In fact, I had so much iron from that iron farm that I literally had to find things to do with it. And one of the things that I found, or like thought I would do, is add a beacon to every single end gateway, or at least most of them. One sec. Alright, and now we've got a beacon on every single end gateway, apart from that one, but I need this one for testing, and yeah, every other one has got a beacon on top of it now. Pretty nice. Oh yeah, I also have 4 disguised beacons at the bottom, as you can see just here. This one apparently doesn't have a beacon on though, but I'm going to fix that right now. Let's put some haste on there. You can see 4 disguised beacons at the bottom as well. So in total, I think that's 24 beacons. And yes, they all came from that one single farm. And to top it off, I've not just got one of these farms. I've actually got 2. The one that I made in the tutorial the other day is literally just over here, as you can see. And there's literally an iron golem in it, like straight away. Look. Oh, damn. That wasn't supposed to happen. Something I would suggest adding to your iron farm is this really simple item sorter. You can see on this one, I've actually added one, and it really does a good job of sorting all of my items. In fact, I need to make some iron blocks, apparently, so I might do that right now. Let's see how many iron blocks I get from a full double chest of iron ingots. So I assume the best way to go about this is literally to break this, and I'll just replace the chest. So a full double chest will give you exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks of iron blocks. Now that is pretty insane. We need to replace the chests. Of course, we got poppies. So apart from the red beds, I'm not really sure what else like is good for red apart from like decoration. But you will get a hell of a lot of poppies from this farm as well. You're also going to get some string. Now, a lot of people don't like the string. Me, personally, I always like a little bit of string. Of course, you need string to make scaffolding. Scaffolding is always a very useful tool. You also need string to make leads. Leads are also very useful. Strings to make bows. Strings to make crossbows. I mean, I'm sure you get what I mean. String is actually pretty useful. And as I said, the previous video that I posted on my channel was actually a tutorial on how you can make this farm. So if you are interested in that, I'm going to put that in the description below. Next on the list, we have the OP gold farm. Now, there are 2 versions of this gold farm. We have the super OP version, which has 4 portals, which is just here, or we have the single portal version. Although, I will say, the single version is also very, very OP. Now, for me personally, on the quad system, what I do to prevent lag is I literally just use full damage. The amount of gold and rotten flesh and stuff like that you can get from this farm is actually insane. As you can see, this farm has been on less than 5 minutes and I've already got a full stack of nuggets. Again, this is just with full damage, so we're not using a trident killer. That does unfortunately mean we do not get XP from this system unless I turn on the trident killer. However, like I said, to prevent lags, I just use full damage. It's a lot easier. But on the single portal farm, I very much do use a trident killer, and I will receive XP from using this trident killer. As you can see, we have these XP orbs trying to get to me. Oh, damn. Pretty nice. I'm just going to turn that off so I can hear myself think. Oh, damn. Basically, yeah, with this one as well, you get a little bit more different loot. So you get the enchanted golden swords and the normal golden swords. You obviously have to smelt these down or disenchant them to get a little bit of XP. These can actually clog up your system quite a bit. I haven't got a storage system on this or a sorting system, so I do have to grab the stuff out myself. But as you can see, you do get the full golden ingots with a trident killer as well. So I'm just going to grab all the good stuff. It's entirely up to you what system you want to use, but as you can see, you get so many golden swords if you use the trident killer. You really do need to think about what sort of system you want to use to sort them out. I should probably turn on my trident killer before this thing lags out. Oh, damn. And as I said at the beginning, you will get XP as soon as these guys start to die. Oh no. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, I've had to turn the farm off because this is insane. Oh my word. Jeez Louise. So yeah, note to self, do not turn off the trident killer when the farm's on, or yeah, you're gonna get some lags. So yeah, both farms are absolutely insane as far as gold production goes. Although, if you do want XP from one of these farms, and I will say the amount of XP you get is absolutely insane as well, you will need to add a trident killer. But remember, these things are very, very OP. So if you do add a trident killer, you might want to add maybe 1 or 2 trident killers, depending on how many portals you have. Although, you could just literally do what I do and use the full damage for the quad system. That works just as well, but you don't get the XPs. And if you did want to build the quad or single gold farm, I'm going to put both tutorials in the description below. And for number 3, we are going to talk about villager trading. Some people wouldn't actually call this a farm. However, I would really beg to differ with this specific system. The way that this works is slightly different to your average villager trading station. Let me explain why. See, the heart of this farm is a zombie spawner, and that is truly the key to this farm. But what does a zombie spawner have to do with a villager trading station? Well, let me explain. From a zombie spawner, you can get villager zombies or zombie villagers, and for whatever reason, when one spawns out of a zombie spawner, you will literally get a price decrease on any villagers surrounding that spawner. I'm not even kidding. As you can see, these books were 9 and now they're 1 emerald. I have never cured any of these. I've never literally had to because I've got a zombie spawner in the middle. Now, just to explain how OP this villager system is, you can see here I can buy an efficiency 5 book for literally 1 emerald trade. I can also buy mending books for 1 emerald trade. In fact, because of the way I've got this set up, I can buy any single maxed enchanted book for 1 emerald trade. Now, of course, you need emeralds to buy the products on this farm, but this farm will literally provide you different ways of getting emeralds. In the center from the zombie spawner, we will actually get rotten flesh, which we actually happen to get from our gold farm as well. And we can quite literally sell this rotten flesh for emeralds. We can buy bookshelves for cheap, break them up, and then sell the books to the same guy again, giving us an infinite source of emeralds. I think I had 3 additional books just then, but yeah, you get what I mean. In fact, I think I seen a comment say you could buy some glass just like this. We buy 4 pieces of glass, and then if we were to convert that glass into glass bottles, we can sell these glass bottles for 1 emerald each, giving us a nice little profit from glass as well. Now, I'm pretty sure there are way more villager trading methods that I've not mentioned right there, so if you do have any, let me know in the comments below. But let's get back to how OP this farm is. See, if you have some specific villager trade set up, you can also get yourself a fully enchanted set of diamond tools, apart from a hoe. And to top it off, you can literally buy yourself diamond enchanted armor for 1 emerald each. From villagers, you can literally get anything you need in the game. Another way that you can actually make emeralds is selling gold. I mean, if you make the gold farm, you will have so much gold to sell. And if you're running low on XP, well, you can literally buy XP. Every time you do a trade, you get XP, and you can, like I said, just buy some bottles of enchanting if you want. The bottom line is that this farm has made me so rich that I can quite literally just throw all of these items straight down into the void. Even the books, I literally don't need them. I can buy way more. Now, for what it's worth, I probably could have done a little bit better job explaining this farm. But for what it's worth, I have had a bad throat for the last few days, and this is like my first day back. So, don't hate me. Build the farm, and you will be impressed. I'm going to put a full video on how to build this in the description below. But there we go. We have actually reached the end of today's video. Again, I apologize if things sound a little bit funny. I do have a sore-ish throat. Not really anymore. I mean, it's alright, kind of. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I did do some decorating in my base. Not finished yet, but let me know what you think in the comments below. So yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.